Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. But here's the truth. The war has begun. Guys, I was right. Today is January 3rd, 2026, and the war with America and Venezuela has officially begun. They captured the president, Maduro, and his wife. I think the CIA captured him and his wife and taken him back over here. And the U.S. launched strikes on Venezuela literally today. I was right. I tell you guys, I've been spot on. With my predictions, I'm like 96, 97, 98% right. And literally, I was spot on with this. I said January 3rd. Go watch my video. Go watch my January video. Go watch my other videos. I said January 3rd is going to start. And I was right. All right, but Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. But the New Year doesn't really start until March. So according to the Matrix, it is 2026, right? But reality is we are still living in 2025, okay? So you can't really be surprised when stuff like this happens between now and mid-March, because we're still in 2025. I got tongue-tied there. We are still in 2025, all right? So it's still winter time. And the New Year doesn't start in winter, all right? It doesn't make sense. So we're going based off the Gregorian calendar, okay? And basically like having the New Year start in winter. In reality, it starts in spring, all right? It starts in March. And March is my birthday. So I'm an Aries. But to those in the Matrix, Happy New Year. And let me just give you guys some advice. Right now isn't the best time to do big projects or big things because the energy isn't fully there. Like, it's here. Like, I feel it. And so far for me, I've been doing pretty good since day one. Since January 1st, I've been on it I've been locked in with my goals, man. I've been focusing more on my health, exercising, meditating, praying, reading. So I've been consistent with it since day one. So I started off this year with a good start. Now, as for the world, I can't really say that. Also, on January 1st, literally like 3 hours after the ball dropped, there was like a bar in Switzerland that caught on fire, and 40 people lost their lives, celebrated New Year's. It's crazy. It's crazy, like you celebrate the New Year, right? And you make it, but you don't make it. Literally on the first day. And that's literally how it was for those folks that passed away, or should I say that were taken out last year in Louisiana at the ball drop. So it's sad. It's just crazy that happened. But yeah, that happened literally 3 hours, I think, after the ball dropped in Switzerland. A bar caught on fire and 40 people passed away. Or bringing in the new year. All right. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, you can make changes in your life now, but I'll say like small ones. Like, small changes, and then as we progress and move forward into the spring, which is the new year in March 20th, then you can do the big changes and big projects, and then the energy will be more likely in your favor and you'll flow a lot better. But it's up to you. It is completely up to you if you want to do big things now, if you want to wait. In my opinion, I mean, yes, it's best to do small things, but at the same time, I think doing big things can help. But I don't think it's the best time because the energy wise and everything. And remember, it's still winter time, and during winter, most things, animals, people, plants are in hibernation, you know, it's like not a whole lot going on. It's cold outside. It's snowing in certain places. So the energy is kind of low, but it will pick up in spring, and that will be like more likely in your favor. Like for me, oh, look at that. There's a red cardinal. I have a lot of birds in my backyard, especially the red cardinals. But interesting that I'm seeing a red cardinal while doing this video. That's a sign. You can't see him, but you can hear him. Yeah, the male red cardinal. That's a sign. All right, sign from God, sign from the universe. But yeah, guys. So, you know, the gyms are packed since day one. People at the gyms, you know, new fitness goals. That's great. You know, definitely take care of your health this year. But it's like, all right, gyms be packed, right? But it's like 2 weeks later, or a month later, 2 months later, half them same folks are gonna fall off. And you know it's true. Half the people that started the gym day one, they're gonna fall off and be like, I'll start again next year, or this ain't for me, or hey, at least I tried. And you'll see. Right now it's packed. It's January 3rd, it's packed. Even at the park, it's packed. I was walking at the park the other day. It was packed there. People trying to get their steps in, jogging, walking, playing basketball, you know. But as time goes on, you're going to see more and more people just be like, I ain't doing this. And they're going to fall off. That's because the energy ain't right for that right now. Like I said, the energy is not the best right now to really start new things or do big things right now. It's better to do that in spring, but I'm not saying you can't do it now. It may be harder. I'll say that. It may be more difficult now. I'll say that. You can do big things and big projects now and February, but it may be a little bit harder to stick to than opposed to like spring and summertime where it's like it's easy to flow. That's a lot better way to say it. All right. But yeah, so gyms are packed, man. Parks are packed. But hey, I'm committed to myself, man. For me, as a person, I get very impatient. So I told myself since day one, January 1st, according to the Matrix, New Year, I said I'm sticking with my goals and my ideas that I have, and I'm just every day keeping that momentum. To my friend watching this video, if he's watching this video, you know, he said this is the year of momentum. He knows who he is, and I agree. So when we do enter the new year in spring, do things now, small things now. That way you can have that momentum to carry yourself into the new year, and then it picks up. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, do that. But yeah, for me, I'm just every day keeping that momentum, sticking to my goals, my ideas. Every day I'm doing something. Hey, I'm a man of my word. I said I was going to read the Bible this year, just to read it, see how it could help me as a person, and just to read it as a book, seeing what's true, what's false, in my opinion. I'm doing it. So I started reading the Bible literally January 1st. I'm on Genesis. So we'll see when I finish it, but I'm reading some pages here and there. So I said I would do it this year, and I'm doing it. And also some other books as well that I'm reading on the side. But the Bible is the main book that I'm reading, just to read it, you know, see what's about. I know a lot of the prophets from the Bible. I'm named after Elijah the prophet. I am named after Prophet Elijah from the Bible. All right. So I know a lot of the prophets and names of the Bible. Not everyone, and I don't know everything, which is why I'm reading the Bible to understand it more. Again, seeing what's true, what's false, and seeing what scriptures can help me as a person. Because I do believe the Bible has some really good teachings and scriptures in it that could help people. I do believe that. All right, so that's what I've been doing, and also I've been watching a lot of old WWE. Man, I miss the old WWE. I'm gonna say it. The Ruthless Aggression was the best era. All right, the Ruthless Aggression era was the best era. Attitude era, I would say second, and then third, you could say like 2010s maybe. But Ruthless Aggression, best era. Promos, just wrestlers, storylines, music. That was peak. And I wasn't watching it then. I'm watching it now. I've been watching wrestling since I was 13. So 2010s. But I'm rewatching all the old stuff, you know. I'm excited for AEW this week. So I will be watching more of AEW than WWE this year. Because WWE in 2025 is so bad. AEW, it's been really good. So I'm going to stick more with that than WWE. I mean, I'll peep in WWE here and there, but mostly I'm watching AEW. But, so yeah, guys, the new year doesn't start till March 20th, which is the spring or summer solstice or equinox. So when it starts. So right now it is still winter. But I'll admit, I did watch the ball drop. I saw the ball dropped. I did celebrate it, you know. And I saw the concerts. Yeah, 50 Cent. And 50 Cent, he's on a high. 50 Cent, he's like, man, I'm 50 years old. 50 is 50. He made a documentary on Diddy. So 50 Cent on a high. And low key, he might be my cousin. Like, for real, he might be my cousin. For real. On my mom's side, maybe. Because the name, last names. So he might be my cousin. I don't know. I might have to look into that. On my mom's side of the family. But, yeah, I like 50 Cent music. And he's good. He has a lot of good information about things, and health and fitness, which is good. So yeah, I saw him there. I saw Big X the Plug. The biggest, the largest. The biggest, the largest. The biggest, the largest. I'm from Texas. We from Texas, you know. I like Big X the Plug. He reminded me of my cousin a little bit. He kind of looks like one of my cousins a little bit. But yeah, I like some of his music. He was there. He had the Goo Goo Dolls. I know them. You had Sierra. I like her. Diana Ross. She looks good for 81. I thought she was like 50 something. She looks really good for 81. Mariah Carey. I'm not a huge fan of her like that. I like 2 songs by her, but I'm not a huge fan of Mariah Carey. She was there. Chappelle Rome. So it was a pretty good New Year's celebration, you know. I would like to go to a New Year's ball drop, but I don't know if I want. I don't know if I'll say this. It would be nice to go to one, but realistically, I don't know if I want to go to one. First of all, it's freezing cold up in New York. Second of all, I am not a fan of New York. It's too crowded. There's just too many people. I don't like New York. Never have. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Too crowded. Not a fan of New York, and it's freezing cold. So I hate the cold. I'm not a fan of New York, and I'm not a fan of big, large crowds. So that's why I say realistically, I don't know if I'll go. I would like to go, at least one in the future. We'll see what happens, but honestly, I don't know if I'll go. Because those 3 things, and all of them combined, I'm not a huge fan of that. Nah. Large crowds, freezing cold, New York City, nah. I don't hate New York. It looks nice. It's just I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm just not. I've been there twice. Maybe twice or 3 times. Yeah, about twice. Yeah. So, but yeah, it looks nice. I'm not a huge fan of New York. I'm from Jersey, and Jersey right there, New York. I like Jersey. I do miss Jersey here and there, but the part where I'm from in New Jersey, the place has gone down. But Jersey's pretty good though. It's just very expensive to live up there in Jersey. But shout out to New Jersey, But yeah, I'm from Jersey, the Garden State, man. But yeah, so shout out to the Tri-State. What was I saying? So yeah, it was a pretty good New Year celebration. Bringing in the New Year, they had the New Year ball drop in Chicago with Chance the Rapper, and they had the ball drop in Vegas. You had Pitbull there, so it was a pretty nice celebration, So happy New Year, man! Happy 2026 to the Matrix. Happy Matrix New Year. Happy Matrix New Year, because in the Matrix, it's the New Year. It's 2026, but in reality, man, it is still 2025. All right, and I think more people are waking up now, realizing like, something doesn't seem right here. Yeah, it's the new year, but it doesn't feel like the new year. That's because it's not. So I think more folks are waking up and realizing like, okay, the new year starts in spring. So not everyone realizes that. 'Cause remember, you still have folks stuck in the Matrix, in the 3D. But I do think there are more folks now who are more aware than they were 5 years ago, and realizing like, okay, the new year starts in spring. So, but yeah, already off to a bad start. Yeah, 40 people unfortunately passed away in Switzerland, and then now we are officially at war with Venezuela. America and Venezuela. It just happened today, man. January 3rd, and I was spot on with my predictions. I'm telling you, go watch my predictions. Go watch my predictions for this year. Go watch my January video. Go watch my America Venezuela video. Go watch my Year of the Horse video. Just go watch all my videos. All the messages are right there. All right, it's all there. But yeah, I saw they launched strikes on Venezuela, and they captured the president, Maduro, and his wife. Because before I had saw this, literally like yesterday or two days ago, I saw that Maduro was open to talking with Trump about oil. That's another thing. Do your research. I had no idea that Venezuela is like the largest production, is like a country that produces the most oil out of everyone. 300 billion barrels of oil. I had no idea until I did my research. So Venezuela has oil, Nigeria, which makes sense why there's issues going on in Nigeria with terrorists and you got Trump. I had no idea Nigeria had oil. Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Iran, all these places have oil, Even America has oil, but compared to Venezuela and the Middle East, that's like nothing. But yeah, 300 billion barrels of oil in Venezuela. And Trump, he wants the oil. That's why this whole time, in these last 3 months, the Coast Guard and military have been seizing and taking these oil tankers from Venezuela, and there's a lot of stuff going on. You got the oil tanker ships being taken, they bombing the cartel ships. It's a lot of tension. And in Puerto Rico, and if you're in Puerto Rico, be safe. All right, hey, I would say leave now, because I did say that when this thing starts, Venezuela in America, you're going to see a travel ban in the Caribbean, and especially Puerto Rico. Now, I have Puerto Rican family members. All right, Puerto Rico, my Latina brothers and sisters. So be safe out there. But yeah, I have Puerto Rican family, so I am a quarter Latino, believe it or not. I do have Latino in my family from a lot of places actually, but yeah, in Puerto Rico, you know, be safe because I saw that they're building up the military in Puerto Rico, America. So these are all signs that it was coming, you know, and but yeah, it's gonna be a travel ban and restrictions in the Caribbean. It's gonna happen, and Puerto Rico will be not involved, but it will be some issues there. So be aware of that. But yeah, man, I was right. Spot on. I said January 3rd. God told me, my higher self was right, man. You know, January 3rd, I was spot on right. Even I was shocked. I was like, what? Really? It happened? I was right. I was right. So, um, but yeah, so a lot of stuff gonna be happening this month of January, man. The Venezuela American issues and you got I predicted that there's gonna be another government shutdown that could last like 74 days or maybe 100 days. So it came to me, and then I predicted that you're going to see people protesting against Donald Duck, Trump. I'm guessing against the war, because he did say no new wars. He did say that. He said no new wars, and yes, he did end some wars, but I'm seeing issues. I'm seeing some conflict with Nigeria, Middle East, Venezuela. So there's some stuff going on. So he did say, he said no new wars, but there's some new wars coming. And I saw that there's China, they're preparing and training, doing military drills for Taiwan. So that's going on as well. So yeah, man, there's a lot going on. It's gonna be a long, interesting month. All right, but whatever's going on out there in the world, just focus on yourself. And like I said, always protect your energy, improve yourself, and focus on your life. And just make this year great for you. Okay, you can't make it great for the world, but make it great for yourself. That's what I'm doing. It's gonna be a powerful year, guys. Powerful year. I mean, like I said, the year of the horse doesn't start until March. All right, so we are still in the year of the snake, but the year of the horse won't start until March. But it's gonna be a powerful